Thoughts on tonight? I thought UConn came out strong. That's the first time in a while I felt like the other team started stronger than we did. In the first 10 minutes, I thought they had us on our heels. Similar to our other game against them when they got up 2-0 on us, I thought as the game wore on, we played better. I thought our guys competed hard tonight, didn't do a good enough job getting into the net. Against the Huskers, a good goaltender. And Tage Thompson, he's a difference maker in this league. And it's not often that we prepare a game plan and we talk about one player on another team, but that was the case tonight. And he scored a goal against us, very similar to what we talked about, how we wanted to prevent him scoring. So he's a hell of a hockey player. I thought our power play moved the puck around well. We scored our only goal that way, and I thought our penalty kill was strong. But ultimately, we got to find ways to get pucks to the net and score an ugly goal.
Coach, can you talk a little bit more about the power play? The numbers weren't there, but you said you moved the puck around very well.
Yeah, I thought, I don't know how many shots we had in the power play. I think it's 11 shots. I mean, that's a pretty good night to get 11 shots in the power play. And, the way they kill, it's tough to get pucks to the net. They're up in the lanes. So, I thought we did a good job moving the puck quickly to create shot lanes, which they do a good job of preventing you to get shot. So I was happy with the power play. Of course, when you get 6 chances and, you need to score more than one. So we had our opportunities. But I thought special teams-wise, we did a good job. I thought we did a real good job on the penalty kill as well.
Coach, what do you think was missing from the team in terms of capitalizing on the scoring chances that you guys could get there? It seemed to be few and far between that where your players talking a lot about bearing down on chances more. Do you think the team was able to do that tonight, or do you think that was more like how the team started to score?
No, it's been the same all year long. We just don't score a lot of goals where you're banging in rebounds. Like their first goal, was basically a rebound, was a breakdown by us to give them an odd man rush, then was a breakdown on defending once the shot was made. So, those are the kind of goals where you're crashing the net. I mean, it's everywhere. You watch NHL games and listen to Dan Bowsman saying the same thing. I need guys to crash the net and crash the crease and score goals, and we just unfortunately don't have that in our game right now. So that's why we have a hard time scoring goals.
Can you talk about your goaltender play tonight? Like the game against UConn up in ice, he seemed to make some very nice saves, and he doesn't make a little bit.
Yeah, I think we were going back and forth with goaltenders, but now Ryan Wishow he's kind of taken over the crease because you know what you're going to get from him. He makes the saves he's supposed to make. On the first goal, he makes a big save, and unfortunately gets taken into the net. The second goal is it's an NHL shot. I mean, that's a goal in any league. So, in the last 4 or 5 games that he's played, he's been reliable. He makes the saves he's supposed to make, and he's a competitive kid. He's a big kid. We're very comfortable with him, and unfortunately, we're just not giving him enough run support.
The defenseman seems to do a very good job of creating offenses. Horton had retaining those 6 shots, and Alton and Chukulov really did a good job of getting 2 shots on that power play. It seemed that if you had a little more control of the puck in their zone in the third period.
Yeah, my coaching philosophy is I like to have defensemen who can really support the offense, and those guys are pretty good at it. Jake's a smart player, and Horton has good hands and good vision, and not afraid to shoot. As you could see, I was a little upset with him that he was in good scoring positions and just didn't shoot. I could have given a better effort to score on I think at least 3 different situations. So, it's a big part of my philosophy in hockey is you got to have defensemen that really get your offense going.
Steve Yakabelis with the goaltending, how important has this game, overall game, been, especially this season?
He's a guy that I challenged at the beginning of the year as a captain, and as we were trying to kind of reestablish a culture and an identity, it starts with me and it goes through my staff, and then it has to go through the captains. And I think at the beginning of the year there was a lot of hesitation and waiting to see exactly what was going to happen and how things were going to play out. And to give Steve credit, I challenged him after 4 or 5 games into the year, and he's taken that challenge, and he's really risen. You know, what he's done on the ice, off the ice, practice every day is now translating into games, and you're seeing him score some nice goals and really be an effective player for us. And it's not just the goals; he's, you know, winning battles, and you know, he's not a big kid, but he's got a lot of heart, and he's really been, to me, you know, as a first year coach, he's been a very good captain to this point. It's good for the rest of the team to see him. You know, we stress to our guys, you get what you deserve, and he's getting what he deserves right now.
I know that the final score isn't obviously what you would have wanted, but are you happy with the way that your team fought back after giving up that second goal? It seems like the effort kind of uptick in the second half of the game. Is that something that you saw?
This is the first game, I'd say, in 5 or 6 that I wasn't real happy with my team. I didn't like, you know, and it's a strange day, you know, when you have to travel the day of the game. And, you know, I've never had to do this before where you know, get on a bus and drive for an hour and a half and then get out and play. And so I'm still trying to figure out what I need to do to make sure our team's ready on days like this. And I didn't think we were today. The room was quiet, and I had the sense that we weren't ready to go, and you know, came out, and I thought we were fortunate to get out of the first period just down 1-0. And then as the game went on, I thought we found some energy in the third period. You know, what we did in the third. Obviously, it's a bit of a hockey nature there. One team's up and just kind of holding on. But you know, we lost Ryan Badger in the first shift of the game, and he's a high energy guy for us, and he's not a pretty player, but he's effective. And when we lost him, you know, the way he plays, our team kind of, you know, follows his lead. So when we lose him one shift in the game, that was a big loss for us tonight.
Is there any update on him? Do you have any update on him?
It's upper body. I don't think it's anything major. I'm sure he'll be back soon.
And more.